Okay, y'all, so this article, this news is absolutely crazy. Now, just given all the drama and stuff that went on with the whole Black Adam thing, right, and how corny and weird The Rock came off with all that, I thought that I'd bring y'all this article so we can talk about what is allegedly going on behind the scenes with The Rock, like what these people who have to work with him are allegedly saying that they have to deal with, apparently. Let's just get into it right now. So yeah, y'all, ever since Black Adam, I mean, I'm not somebody, y'all already know I'm a flaming homo who likes sci-fi and fantasy and all that shit. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was that tuned into The Rock, right? So like, I'm just not. But I will say that after the whole Black Adam debacle and even how he acted afterwards, especially when the finances, when the coin that came in was less than favorable, just how he acted in general, it just left a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, okay, girl, like just the entire thing, it felt weird. And so now I was like, oh, when I saw this pop up, I was like, girl, I have to bring it to y'all. So this rap article starts out, the rap article, right? The link in my description. It starts out by talking about how Red One is coming out, this Christmas comedy movie with The Rock, of course, Chris Evans as well. It's supposed to come out in November 2024, but they're facing production issues ranging from Johnson's chronic lateness and lack of professionalism on set to producers' inexperience. All these issues, right, caused costs on the movie to spiral upwards to a final budget of $250 million, a sum more fitting for a superhero tentpole. Insiders apparently told The Wrap that Johnson showed up as much as 8 hours late on set, forcing the crew to shoot around him on some days. On previous films, Johnson has made a habit of peeing in a water bottle to save time. To save time. Okay. Upsetting crew members. So one insider apparently said on set, away from his trailer, if he needs to pee, he doesn't go to the public bathroom. He pees in a Voss water bottle, and his team or a PA has to dispose of it. Girl, if you don't walk your ass to the public bathroom like the rest of us. Anyway, of course, Amazon is saving face. In a statement to The Wrap, a spokesperson for Amazon denied there were any on-set issues with Red One or delays caused by Johnson's lateness or $7 inexperience, which caused the film budget to balloon. Now, $7 is The Rock's production company, just because, you know, $7, the company's gonna pop up quite a bit in this article. Dwayne and $7 have been incredible partners, is what Amazon is saying. They were just like, any reporting that implies that we got to this point with him showing up 7-8 hours late to set is both ridiculous and false. And I'm just like, all right, girl. At this point, if y'all can't prove shit, they say, girl, we're still going on with our PR plan as usual, our marketing plan as usual, bitch. That's it. Now, the article goes on to talk about The Rock's apparent lateness. Now, The Rock, who advocates for himself as the hardest worker in the room, has developed a reputation in the industry for his lateness and lack of professionalism on set, according to multiple insiders who spoke to The Wrap. Said one Red One insider, the only thing Dwayne was consistent at was being chronically late. Damn, girl. They said that this is not the first time that he's done it. They said that it's well documented, from showing up late to fan events to leaving entire sets idle while he was off doing 3-hour workouts. Girl, and these people talk about no comment, everything went fine on set. I'm just like, girl, he's acting exactly how I would expect his ass to act, like a goddamn annoying ass, you know, himbo gym bro ass. Like, that's exactly how I would expect his ass to be acting, girl. He don't give a fuck about the fans. He said, bitch, I'm doing my workout, girl. Like, I'm doing my workout. If you ever been around a gym bro, like a hardcore gym bro, girl, you should already know what's up. Like, they got to get to that workout, okay? And it makes sense. Like, this is his biz. This is whatever, you know what I mean? This is how he makes his coin. But damn, girl, you can't come up to call time. Like, you can't show up at call time. They said that his lateness cost they're talking about 7 to 8 hours per day. Like, that's, he was allegedly, late on average 7 to 8 hours per day and missed several entire days of production. They said that he was over here costing production $50 million, girl. The insider said it was an effing disaster. They had to shoot around him. They said Dwayne truly doesn't give an F. In response to questions from the Wrap, 2 sources close to production and 1 close to $7 all insisted that Johnson averaged no more than 1 hour late. So they didn't say he ain't coming late. They didn't say that. They said, I feel like this sounds like them saying, hey, we promised y'all he wasn't more than maybe an hour and 2, 3 late. Please just go and watch the damn movie. That's what they say. We are so exhausted from having to pick up piss-filled Dasani bottles, girl. Like, just please watch the film so I can get some kind of royalty, so I can get some kind of check. And of course his production company gonna say that shit. Girl, get on my face. Then Amazon gonna say the same shit, like, oh, girl, well, actually, it's okay for budgets to fluctuate. It's like, okay, y'all. Okay, like, I get it, but you're not sounding convincing. Like, they said, it's completely normal for there to be budget fluctuations within 15% of the target, which is exactly what we experienced. Okay, girl. I mean, if y'all want to keep dealing with that shit, that's on you. $50 million, girl, is it worth it? They said Johnson's tardiness has been an issue for a number of years. They rent a location. They can shoot as much as they can of other actors while they wait for him to decide if he's coming to set. A producer who visited the set of HBO's Ballers told The Wrap. A former production assistant on the show corroborated this, saying he was regularly 3 to 4 hours late to set, keeping 100 plus crew members waiting for no reason. According to a third insider, in March of 2017, Johnson was 6 hours late. Like, imagine you're an extra, you're whatever, you're working the boom mic, you're whatever you're doing, right? And you're just like, girl, I gotta get home. Like, bitch, I gotta go to my next gig, especially if these bitches independent contractors and shit, bitch. Like, imagine you like, bitch, I just need to do this shit, go to my next gig, or go home, bitch. I've been on set for 24 fucking hours. I'm trying to go home. And this bitch 8 hours late to set, girl. Like, that's crazy. It says on the set of 2018's Rampage, The Rock was late an average of 4 to 5 hours daily, with one co-star keeping records of his tardiness, according to 2 insiders. Dwayne's call times are never ever published on the call sheet. One of the insiders added, it's because one of the actors on Rampage was keeping a log of how late The Rock was to set every day. Johnson did not respond to a request for comment. The reasons behind Johnson's perpetual lateness seem to stem from his refusal to work a full shooting day, despite factoring in his 3-hour daily workout routine. It's his absolute refusal to work more than a 4 or 5 hour day. It's a control thing. Johnson's behavior has led to confrontations. They said Vin Diesel got pissed when he was working in the Fast and Furious franchise. Sometimes he doesn't show up at all and he's delaying the production. Ryan Reynolds also got infuriated after having to wait 5 hours for Johnson. They apparently had a huge fight and didn't speak to each other for years until they recently patched things up. So Netflix is saying, hey, y'all, don't mind it. It's fine. Everything is okay. He's a professional. It's fine. Y'all better just click on this shit. They say y'all better watch this shit. Now let's talk about these pee bottles. The article says the Voss urine bottle first made its appearance in a 2017 Instagram story and was later expanded upon. I hate that it has lore. Later expanded upon in a magazine story. I hate it. Taking the shape of Johnson's usual anecdotes, macho posturing mixed with his don't I work so hard folksiness. He said, I usually stay pretty hydrated. I need to go to the bathroom a lot, not a lot, but probably a couple times during every workout. I have to go to the bathroom. So I break out the bottle. Johnson told Esquire, making the habit a bizarre badge of honor. The Wrap did not speak to any insiders who said this occurred on Red One, and 2 people close to the production denied to The Wrap that Johnson had ever asked a production assistant or other members of his team to dispose of a bottle of his urine on set. He would never ask another person to dispose of something like that. That's what they said. Insiders also accused Johnson of using some of the Red Notice movie budget for his personal production company. According to two insiders, the team from Johnson's $7 Productions tacked on an entire XFL promotional shoot that added 2 days after the Red Notice marketing shoot. A person close to $7 denied that any Red One funds were diverted to Johnson's personal production company, but listen to what they said. They said, if we had lights already set up for the production, we would use those. But we never used movie budgets for those. We would bring in crew to do it. And it's just like, okay. And this last part is about DC, right? So matters all came to a head in 2022 when Johnson and Danny Garcia, now Danny Garcia right here is Johnson's ex-wife and current business partner, so just keep that in mind. So when they met up with David Zaslav, of course, CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, the article says that according to 4 insiders with knowledge of this meeting, apparently they were trying to position $7, right, The Rock's production company, to run DC and replace then chief Walter Hamada. So they came in there, The Rock and his production company came in there and said, hey, guess what, girl? Yeah, I know y'all want me to do Black Adam and shit, but guess what? We want to run the entire we want to run this entire wing. We want to run DC. Of course, $7 is saying that, well, no, the meeting was just about Black Adam and an introduction to Zaslav. So they're denying that they came in there trying to like kick out the people who are in DC and run it themselves, girl. When y'all gave us this shitty ass movie, y'all gave us this shitty ass Black Adam. Y'all really thought y'all was about to be running DC, and you know what I mean? We could drag DC for what, but DC is in a place of trying to, you know, reinvent the bullshit. And you came in there with this. They said, girl, if you don't get out of here. They said Garcia was not hired to run the unit, and Johnson and $7 were evicted. Damn, girl, they threw y'all furniture out on the street, honey. They were evicted from DC shortly after the hiring of James Gunn and Peter Safran to run the division. Definitely wise choice. Wiser choice than even letting The Rock think that he was going to run some shit. A much better choice. Additionally, former Superman actor Henry Cavill fired Danny Garcia as his manager as a result, girl. The hierarchy of power has absolutely changed. Henry said, you want the hierarchy of power to change? All right. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop reading here because the article was absolutely it just kept going on and on and on. It was long as hell. But I picked out some of the parts that I'm like, y'all, this is crazy. Can you imagine? Because we were wondering what was going on behind the scenes of Black Adam and anything. So if he was carrying this kind of behavior behind the scenes of Black Adam, and on top of that, it's a shitty movie, and on top of that, he was trying to strong arm his ass into the fucking DC offices and buildings and shit. It's just like, of course they chopping your ass. Of course they gave you the chop and moved on about their business, girl. Like, you went in there talking about you wanted to run DC, and y'all couldn't even handle this fucking character well. Y'all couldn't even. It's just a mess. Walking in there with your chest out, talking about the hierarchy of power is about to change, bitch. It definitely did not. It definitely did not. So yeah, y'all, let me know what you think of this, girl. I mean, run anytime you see Dwayne come out here with one of the water bottles, honey, because I promise you that it's not apple juice in there. I promise you it ain't apple juice in there. On that note, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will catch y'all later. Peace. Make sure that you're going to www.zaraxia.com. When you join the wait list there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, the sequel, is following up the first book that is already released called Zaraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing. fantasy and stuff. So just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zoraxia Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zoraxia The Vengeance of Cold Wind, right? And go to Zoraxia.com, sign up, join the waitlist, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.